Buenos dias. Another cold day here in St. Paul. But our tub is not too bad. We're looking at 42. If you can see that. It was frozen. Our tub was frozen this morning. But I turned the heater on before I left for work, and it's been heating for 6 to 8 hours, and now it's finally up to 42. Today I have a little passage I'm going to read from Meditations from the Mat. Kind of a cool little book. Gives you a little message each day, revolved around yoga. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Well, hey, gotta get the shoulders in. What am I doing? Come on. All right, timer's going. So this, there's like 6 to 8 kind of big chapters, and they're each about different pieces of your yoga practice. This is the asana portion, which is our practice, the postures. It's short and sweet. In asana, our eyes are open, our ears are open, our minds are open, our hearts are open. As the months turn into years, we realize that our practice is a long unfolding and opening into promise. We learn to stay easy, firm, and relaxed, and our problems become the open windows of opportunity. So that's just a nice couple sentences. Obviously, within the practice, each pose presents its own difficulty, whether it's balance or even just the simplest pose of like mountain pose when you're just standing straight, reaching tall. You know, to be in a maybe an easier pose, you might say, but to be focused and to be present and to breathe can be just as hard as a challenging, crazy pose that has some binds. I always say, or I think, that Shavasana, which is the final rest, is always the most challenging pose for me, and I think a lot of other people, just because you're not moving. I mean, you're still. It's at the end of practice, and it's just where you be mindful of, the last hour that you just worked on your body. And I think a lot of people, and myself, our minds start to wander in that last 2 to 3 minutes to 5 minutes, and it's extremely hard to stay present in the moment, in the practice, in the studio, versus going on to the next part of your day. That quote, it's simple. I mean, in life, the thing that I thought about right away was when we had to move into this place. Our landlord gave us a 60-day notice. We were thinking of re-signing. Our last place, we weren't ready to leave. But she's like, yeah, we want you out of here. She was planning on selling the place, so she just wanted it, didn't want to have tenants in it, just wanted to get it cleaned up, painted, and she wanted to sell it. We were both like, oh crap, we have 60 days to find a new place, which was stressful right away. But then we found a better place that fit us both better. So at first it was a problem, but then it turned into an opportunity, and we're much happier here. So we're very thankful that she pushed us out, because we would have probably stayed there another year, and I don't think we would not have been as happy as we were in this new duplex, the bottom floor of the duplex in St. Paul. So yeah, one example. Easier said than done. I mean, every challenge can be, presents its new challenge. Some more difficult than others. And when we had to move too, it was in February, so it was just freezing cold, snowy. It was a really, really, 3 years ago, it was a really, really snowy, icy winter. But we did it, and we're much happier. There's a piece of ice right on my frickin' neck. I don't know if you can see that, but this frickin' thing. We're going to 420. Yes, 420. This piece of ice. Oh. Get off my neck. Oh, that's just on my back. All right, we're at 417, 18, 19, 20. Let's go. Yeah, not too bad in here. The heater being on helps. The top layer was icy, but below that I think was, it was 42, 43. That's the perfect temp for what we're doing here. Ooh, okay, that's dunk. Namaste.
What's up, guys? I shaved off my mustache and all my facial hair, but yeah, it's really weird. Sorry, I thought my neighbor was outside. It's really weird. I made a commitment to the mustache like 3 years ago, and I've just been rocking with it ever since. And I don't know, new year, I just thought I'd do something new. 2025 is the year for change, as I said, and so why not change it up, change up the facial hair, see what happens. But it just looks weird. Like, I'm looking at myself, and even Joe made a comment about how he's like, I don't know how to look at you. It's like, it's not the same. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's weird. I haven't even got used to it yet. So it's bizarre, but hey, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I've been procrastinating getting in. I've been home most of the day, and I'm even procrastinating now. So I should just get in. Still at 40. Okay. $18. No wind. It's pretty chill today. Honestly, it felt kind of warm. Without the wind, it really feels nice. Well, nice. Oh my god, I'm wearing like freaking 3 layers of shirts. Why? Alrighty. You know what? Joe did 4 minutes. Let's do 4 minutes as well. I think he did 4:20, but. All right. Here we go. Woo. Oh, it feels so weird. Every time I rub my nose, I'm used to there being a mustache down there, but now there's not. It's weird. Isn't that strange how you kind of tie your identity so strong to something as basic as facial hair, but it's what you get used to, you see yourself every day in the mirror, you see yourself in pictures throughout the years and throughout multiple years, and you're just used to how you look, and that's what you're familiar with. So switching that up and then shaving off a mustache,
it makes me look like a completely different person, at least in my eyes. Because it's all I've been used to for the last, like, 3 years, is having a mustache and being the guy with a mustache. And it's just bizarre to look in the mirror and, like, see it gone. And I forget that it's gone, too, unless I see a picture of myself or look in the mirror. Like, you know, Joe was in the living room and I came out and he's been gone all day, whatever, haven't seen him much. And I just shaved last night, obviously. So, you know, he made a comment about it and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I, like, just kind of forgot that I shaved. Because you don't think about it until you see yourself, but yeah. New year, new face. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. Man, I don't even want to talk about it, but that Vikings game last night was just horrible. It was just disappointing, and it just sucked. And the funny thing is, I was talking to my dad about it. It's like most Vikings games, I don't feel confident because they're the Vikings, and you know, we have a history of just fucking up. And last night was the first time I actually felt confident. I was like, all right, we're 14-2. We're a good football team. I feel confident, even against the Lions. The one time I feel confident, they play like it's their first time playing football in the National Football League. I don't know, it was terrible. I mean, the defense did their job. They put in the work and they made some great plays, and we just couldn't capitalize on offense. We just looked sloppy and we just didn't execute. And yeah, it's frustrating to watch, but it happens, you know. Got to get it out of our system. That's what I was saying to my dad. I was like, it sucks, but you know, maybe we need another loss just to get it out of our system. And it's still a regular season game, but it was a historic one, and there was a lot of pressure on it for both teams, and so it felt like a big loss, but you know, still a regular season game. We're still in the playoffs, and whatever. We'll see what happens, but yeah, just left my dad's house a little bit frustrated last night. That's 4 minutes. Go 20 more seconds. Match what Joe and PJ did. Yeah. Had an interview this morning. It's part of the reason why I shaved. Not the reason why I shaved the mustache off. That was just a decision I wanted to make. Been on the mind, and so I was like, I'm gonna do it. But then, of course, I clean shaved because gotta look presentable for an interview. So that went well. I feel like that went well, and so I'm hopeful that it'll work out, and I'll keep you guys updated. But ooh, I'm starting to shiver, and my time is up. All right. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to do something hard today. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.